Yo gang, yo gang, yo gang, yo gang. What's up? It's Trollbot.exe back at it with again on my channel, Trollbot Studios, with another review of an anime. That was my longest intro ever. Okay, so today we're finally reviewing Season 2 of God Mars. Yeah, it's been a long time. So, we've already went over the basics in the last episode, how it's based on Mars by Mitsuru Yokoyama. So, let's get into the production. So, Katsushi Murakami's complex design with main lines of God Mars was difficult to animate at the time, and the robots, which was supposed to be the selling point, were shown together in the last few minutes as a service to sponsors. Also, as a robot anime, it was focused on human drama. That's why the mech fights were bad. One major selling point was Mark, who actually became more popular than the main character Mars. Initially, before it was revealed that they were brothers, people thought that Mark was some sort of alien lover of Mars. When it was announced he died, petitions for him to live and razors were sent, and when he actually died, a funeral was held, like what happened with Toru Rikishi and Ashita no Joe. Also, in April of 1982, God Mars got a broadcast change. So, with that over it, let's go to the story. So, sometime after the defeat of Zool and the liberation of planet Gishin, Takeru and his friends go on the space station Ceres, a space station between the Earth and the Moon. Suddenly, they see a girl fleeing two ships that are attacking her, so they decide to help out. The girl's name is Floor, and she is from the planet Marmello. Marmello is run by President Giron, her father, and he is hunting down all minus superhumans. So, seeing the injustice, Takeru and the Crusher Squad team up with Floor and attempt to overthrow Giron. The heroes. All of the heroes I talked about previously remain the same going into this season, except Mika and Namita. They really get on their down bad arcs with this season. They are down bad for our two new heroes. First, and most importantly, is Floor, voiced by Ryoko Sakakibara, who also voiced Armoroid Lady in Space Cobra and Haman Karn in Mobile Suit Z Gundam and Mobile Suit Gundam Double Zeta. Floor is a 17-year-old girl fleeing the planet Marmello in order to gain allies in her rebellion against her father Giron. She is a minus superhuman. Minus superhumans are being targeted by Giron, a plus superhuman. She is usually seen brooding, and there isn't much to her. Next up is Gash, another minus superhuman, voiced by Akio Nojima, best known for voicing Ryosuke Shikishima from Mekindor Robo. For episodes 43 and 44, he is briefly replaced by Kazuyuki Sogabe, best known for voicing Android 13 in Super Android 13, and Dr. Mew in Dragon Ball GT. Gush is a lot more interesting, since he hates Floor for being the daughter of Giron, since Giron sent him and a bunch of others to a planet of death, where much of his friends and family died. So, he kinda carries a grudge. He is the leader of the battleship Frontier, a battleship that can turn invisible. He is a lot better of a character. Next up is Sakil, voiced by the late Tamio Oki. He is Marmelo's spiritual leader, a person that Giron does not want to mess with. And he actually adopted Floor. He's basically the Pope for Marmelo, and he wants nothing to do with Giron's regime. Now we got them aside, let's go on to the villains! This time, our main villain is President Giron, voiced by the late Osamu Kobayashi. Giron rules planet Marmelo with an iron fist, enforcing his regime of the supremacy of plus superhumans. One of his acts is having all 17-year-old girls murdered in order to snuff out his daughter, Floor. His right-hand man is Baktal, voiced by Jun Hazumi. He is the supreme commander of the Marmelites' forces. He is the only person who knows that Floor is Giron's daughter. At least the only one among Giron's subordinates. So, let's go on to the episodes. The episodes become more drama focused. And when I say drama, I mean that really artificial drama you see in those reality TV shows that's trying to be earnest. The episodes are okay, but one thing I like to see is to more of expand on the concept of plus and minus superhumans, because that's a very interesting concept and it helps explain why people on many different planets have psychic abilities. I feel like a missed opportunity is to explain how both types came about. Like, was it some mutation, or different abilities were discovered on different planets, or even different skin colors? Just something. I feel like everything this season tried to do about discrimination, Dragon Ball Z did this so much better. So, let's go on to the mecha. In Season 1, we had the Battle Mechs, who were the enemy vehicles. But in Season 2, we had Esper robots. The main difference is that the Esper robot doesn't always require someone piloting it, much to the detriment of the mech battles. Like, I thought the mech battles were bad in the first season, but in the second season, oh my gosh, they are horrible. Like, it's the same formula with Season 1, however, the main difference is there would be a battle between our heroes and their enemies, sometimes not even a battle at all, and the villains would call out for an Esper robot and it would appear. Gaia would fuse with the rest of the 6 gods, and if you see my Season 1 video, you know how the formula goes. And that's most of the mech fights. Though there are some exceptions, such as the battle with the Frontier, which was not an Esper robot. So, moving on from that, let's move on to the animation and music. The animation sees a slight improvement, like there is a bit more shading, and there seems to be much larger color palettes. Also, the music shows a bit of an improvement in how many bops there are. So let's go on to my overall thoughts. Season 2 of God Wars. I don't like it. I can genuinely say that is not good. The scenes, as per usual, were shoved in pretty poorly, and also there were many intriguing concepts that went unexplored. And overall, many others said this too, this all just seems like a bunch of filler. And not even the good filler, like the bad filler. So, I can comfortably give this a nice, cool 57% out of 100. Like, it's not bad. It's just not good. So, I've already watched a chunk of Season 3, as it's uploading on YouTube. And Season 3, we'll just have to wait until sometime later. So, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and comment down below. And in the meantime, later, fools.